Hey guys, welcome. Today is August 1st, 2026. We just got a new Star Citizen Alpha 4.8 P2 build last night. And in this build, we got some very important changes regarding the quantum drives. And this change is not about quantum field capacity nor quantum field consumption rate, but many other important factors regarding many quantum drives. This change can get very complex because they change the quantum interdiction effect time, speed, cooldown, spool time, as well as stage 1 and stage 2 acceleration speed, which I don't fully understand yet, but I will try to show you guys what they mean, along with all other changes regarding these quantum drives. Now, before we dive into some complex numbers, let's look at one test example regarding the Idris in the latest 4.10 patch. And regarding the Idris, many factors are changed as well, but the most significant one is the cooldown time, changed from 92 seconds, which is over a minute and a half, down to 28 seconds. Wow! No longer watching Netflix while waiting for the cooldown. I don't know if this change is good or bad. Well, I'm just kidding. This change is good. Now, let's check it out. While we watch, please listen carefully to the quantum jump sound because they have made some changes as well. Okay, well, let's check the power management on the Idris. No, still doesn't work. I just got a gift from here. Nice. Carry. Okay, once you turn off the weapons... Oh, yeah, once you turn off the weapons, you can do some power management thing. But the weapon can only go up to 2 pips. Actually, 1. That's it. No more weapon pip. Ah, this is great. Alright, let's jump to Nick's Gateway. When I target Nick's Gateway, 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Is that long or...
No, Nick's Gateway is pretty far. I don't think so.
Jumping to Microtech. 4 minutes, 24 seconds. So jump to Nick's Gateway is 54.5 GM. Okay, we'll jump to Nick's Gateway. Okay, 3, 2, 1, jumping. There we go. So stage 1 acceleration. You can see the planet is moving much slower in the background. And then slowly picking up speed. And now you see the number is decreasing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It will get faster, faster and faster. Oh. I don't know if you heard something. Like a little bit different sound. I think that... Ooh. You can hear the speed. You hear the different sound in the background. I think we reached the stage 2 acceleration. Reached the full speed. You see the number dropping so fast. 875. See if you guys can see the number like that. And I think I heard another sound earlier, about 20 gigameters. Can't be sure, but I feel like the speed is it starts to decelerate. And deceleration is going to increase. So this example shows the much more clearer audio cue for the stage 1 and stage 2 acceleration and deceleration for a relatively long quantum jump. Now, when you first initiate the jump, of course, you enter into the stage 1 acceleration. But then you hear another boost of sound, which means you entered stage 2 acceleration. Stage 2 acceleration is actually quite fast, but you can also hear the traveling sound, louder than the stage 1 traveling sound. But once that traveling sound dies down, you know that you have entered into the highest speed, which is much more smooth, stable speed traveling. And then all of a sudden you hear another sound, which we always have in the previous patches. And then you know that you're entering the deceleration stage. Your speed is decreasing little by little until you reach your destination. So that's the new audio cue for all the quantum drives.
Interest, how fast is it going to get to arc core from here? Because that's probably the longest distance you can travel in Stanton.
Yeah, we can jump to arc core. Oh, 95 gigameters takes only 5 minutes and 6 seconds.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Here's a little comparison. Earlier, we were jumping from Orison to Nix Gateway, which is 54.5 gigameters, right? It takes 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And then when we jump 95 gigameters, which almost doubles the range, but only increase less than 1 minute extra time.
Yep.
5 minutes, 6 seconds. Wow. So long jump, the Idris is fast. And this is a stock quantum drive from the Idris. Jumping. So Gateway moves quite slow in the background because the acceleration. And now we just listen to the background sound. It gives a lot of clues. I'm going to bring the sound effect up. So right now is a stage 1 acceleration, I think. Oh, you heard that sound, right?
Did.
Yeah, that stage 2 acceleration starts. So it's about, when you travel about 10 gigameters, stage 2 started. And I think we reached the highest speed right now because that acceleration sound is gone. And then you can see the speed is dropping, distance dropping so quickly. And now the sound, this is decelerating about 35 gigameters. The sound changed, start to decelerate. Okay, arriving ArcCorp, and we're gonna check the cooldown time. Okay, starts to cool down. Oh, it drops so fast. Look at that. Cooling 30% already. While cooling, we can also spool at the same time. Oh, it's already spooled. We can make the next jump already.
Awesome.
Look at that. Wow. Now, let's crunch some numbers. SP Viewer, changelog, quantum drives. Total, we have 59 quantum drive changes, so I don't think all the quantum drives are changed, but perhaps most of the quantum drives. For example, the XL1. And like I said, the changes are quite complex. So I'm not gonna look at every single one of them. I'm just gonna pick a few of them. Let's use one as an example. So the Idris quantum drive is called the front line. There we go. The first important change is regarding the interdiction effect time. In the previous patches, this time has been set to 3 seconds across board. But right now, this has been differentiated. I have done some videos regarding this interdiction time and how to escape the interdiction time. The interdiction time is the moment that you are getting interdicted by whether NPCs or players with a quantum snare. You have 3 seconds to react. before you drop out of quantum. If you don't react within this 3 seconds, then you will be dropping into the snare the enemy has set for you. You'll be dropping in close proximity to the enemy, about between 2 to 10 kilometers. That's what I have tested before. But right now, this reaction time has been shortened. Now, you can react by shutting down your ship. Press U, turn off your ship. But that reaction time has been shortened. For the Idris has been shortened to 2.2 seconds. Now, here is a list of all the quantum drives. And here is the interdiction time, this column. So compare with all the quantum drives. You can see this number is no longer 3 seconds across board. The shortest interdiction time is 1.3 seconds. This one as well, which is the size 1 and size 2. Stealth A quantum drives, while stealth drives has a much shorter reaction time. This is going to change the interdiction gameplay quite a lot. 1 split of a second makes a difference. And then are the civilians, size 1 to 3. Reaction time is only 1.6 seconds. And then strangely, the military ones is also pretty bad at it. 1.7 seconds reaction time. Even more strangely, the lower grade of the military quantum drives, it's got a higher interdiction reaction time, 2.5 seconds. I don't know the reason behind this. Is that military grade A should be better at it because it's a higher grade military component, right? So military B is 2.2, but military A is 1.7. But the best will be the industrial D, the lowest grade, 3.3 seconds. Yeah, the higher grade, grade A, grade B, you can see, has a shortest reaction time. The next change will be the cooldown time. For the Idris, we tested. Cooldown time reduced from 92 seconds to 28 seconds. Allegro, this is A90 jump quantum drive. The cooldown time also reduced from 32 seconds to 29 seconds. Atlas also reduced. But for some quantum drives, it's been increased. The Paladin increased from 12 seconds to 17.8 seconds. Now, if we look at the cooldown time here, among all the quantum drives, the shortest cooldown time are the Spectra, size 1, grade A, stealth, then Atlas, then VK00, and then the size 2, Spicule. Chimera, 9.5, Zephyr, stealth B, 9.5. So the size 1 quantum drives generally has a shorter cooldown time. Some of the size 2. Now, we're throwing in a Abros. Oh, this is a good one. This is the one for your Polaris. The cooldown time has been decreased to 12.6 seconds. Actually, increased from 8.7 seconds to 12.6 seconds. So that's the cooldown time. The next important change is the spool up time. The spool up time is when you try to spool up before you do a quantum jump. So right here, this is a spool up time. The shortest one is the competition. Only 2.4, including the industrial size 1. Wow, these has the shortest spool up time. And then for the size 2, you have the competition first, and then industrial. For the size 3, we don't have competition, so industrial will be the number 1. Spool up time, 4.2 seconds. The shorter the spool up time, the faster you can escape from a combat because you can engage quantum drive faster. So the competition quantum drives are on the table for the size 1 and size 2, and size 3, industrial. However, their cooldown time is relatively long, 21-24 seconds. The last set of changes will be the speed, which is also affected by the stage 1 and stage 2 acceleration. So if you're considering how fast can I travel from point A to point B, then first of all, the traveling time will be affected by the distance, whether it's a short jump or a long jump. a short jump, like 10 gigameters, you probably cannot even reach the highest speed, which is this highest speed, because you're still in the stage 1 acceleration, and then you already passed half of the journey. Now you need to decelerate, so you can't even reach the highest speed. For a long jump, you will engage stage 1 acceleration and then stage 2, and then you go to the top speed for a certain amount of time, and then decelerate. So all these factors will affect how fast you can travel from point A to point B. For that, you do have to look at the data and compare it. Now, let's look at the size 1 quantum drive. We're going to look at the travel time. So travel 10 gigameters, or travel from Crusader to Microtech, or travel from Terminus to Pyro 5. So here is our reference. The fastest quantum drive, look at that, is a competition B. And then is industrial B, 53 seconds. This is a short jump. But for a longer jump, from Terminus to Pyro 5, it is still competition B, 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So competition quantum drives are on the table, guys. Now look at the poor military grade A. VK00 is way down here. Now Stealth A is even a bit faster than the VK00 now. If you're doing a longer jump, Spectra 8 minutes and 1 seconds. VK00 8 minutes and 14 seconds. But for a short jump, 10 gigameters, VK00 is 59 seconds, Spectra is 1 minute, 1 second. So that's why I'm saying this is quite complex. It really depends on the distance you're jumping and depends on the speed, stage 1 and stage 2 acceleration speed for the quantum drive. But doesn't matter long distance or short distance, the competition quantum drives are on the table. For the size 1, now for the size 2. Short jump, 10 gigameters. Oh, the XL1 is still pretty fast. 1 minute, 5 seconds. But for jumping from Crusader to Microtech, the fastest one, look at that. Sunfire, competition B. So this is a like mid-range jump. And that is a Chimera, civilian A. And then the poor XL1 is right here. Now for a longer jump from Terminus to Pyro 5, still competition B is the fastest, 5 minutes, 43 seconds. And then Chimera, and then Spicu, 6 minutes, 46 seconds longer or faster than the XL1, 6 minutes and 51 seconds. Of course, you also need to consider the spool time. Look at that, the XL1 spool time is even longer than the Spicu. Now, for the size 3 quantum drives, we don't have stealth and competition, so a very short jump. The TS2 is still very good. Crusader to Microtech. TS2 is still good. 3 minutes and 25 seconds, the fastest. But it's got a relatively high spool time and relatively shorter cooldown time. Now, for a longer jump, Terminus to Pyro 5, Engi, and TS2. So, for the size 3 quantum drives, in terms of speed, TS2 is still king, whether it's a short jump or long jump. Now, if we compare all the quantum drives together, short range travel, size 1 competition B Foxfire is king. 10 gigameters only take 53 seconds. Now, medium range, the front line, the Idris quantum drive is the best. And then is Allegro A90 jump. And then is a TS2. And then is the competition B size 2 Sunfire. Now, for a longer jump, Terminus to Pyro 5. Again, it's the Idris front line. And then A90 jump, Allegro. And then Engi. Is this the Reclaimer quantum drive Engi? I'm not sure. But TS2 is still pretty decent. And after that is Elbro, the stout quantum drive for the Polaris. So for longer jumps, the capital ships are still pretty good, which does make sense, right? If you want to make multiple long jumps, you can put some of your fighters equipped with VK00 or XL1, and then do a quick short jump, 10 gigameters jump. with the fighters. But the capital ships, you jump for much longer range. So this is it for what I can analysis for the quantum drive changes. Now, me and my friends Barnes also did some other tests with different ships. So for the rest of the video, we'll check those ships out. Thanks for watching. Okay, so Allegro for the A90 jump. Quantum speed. Oh my gosh, Barnes, you won't believe it. Quantum speed from 512,000 kilometers increased to over 1,262,000 kilometers per second. More than doubled.
What?
Wow, cooldown time
So-
decreased a little bit, huh?
How fast is this thing going to be from the same two distances we traveled?
Well, we shall see. I'm excited to test it. Stage 1 and Stage 2 acceleration both increased a lot. We are going to jump to, same thing, we're going to jump to our corp. Actually, this is our corp, Nick's Gateway. Compare it with the Idris. It's not super fast. 5 minutes, 19 seconds. It's actually slower than the Idris.
Because the Idris has a higher top speed, this gets going faster.
So Allegro is A90 jump quantum drive. Frontline is Idris quantum drive. The A90 jump quantum drive has a little bit faster speed, but slower stage 1 acceleration. Faster stage 2 acceleration. Buckle up. 3, 2, 1, jump. There we go. That sounds indicates stage 2 acceleration.
Alright. Takes a lot more than that, I guess.
Yeah. And then we reach top speed because that acceleration sound is gone.
Yeah. About halfway, I guess.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
moving though.
okay. Decelerating now. I can hear that sound.
Ah,
It decelerating above like 40, 41 gigameters. Yeah.
I was just looking at the star map the whole time then, and you can really see once it hit that top speed, like how much faster it was moving across the star map. And then as soon as you said it started to do stage 2, it slowed right down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cooldown isn't too bad. Okay, we're gonna jump to Crusader. A short jump. Only 54 gigameters. Oh, 4 minutes to 30 seconds. It's a very similar to the Idris. So the Idris is still faster. In any jump is a little bit slower. Jump. I'll check the map. And see, in the beginning, it is indeed moving quite slow. Okay, that's stage 2 acceleration. Not reach top speed. Moving significantly faster on the star map. Now, deceleration. And now, indeed, it moves really slow compared with before. The last inch is much slower. Oh, foresight. Auto dock engaged. Oh, nice. Ain't any jump. Is getting auto docked. So the auto docking is working so far for every single ship.
Handy.
Yeah. Glad. Very glad. Okay, Polaris testing quantum jump. Same route. From Seraphim to Nyx Gateway is obstructed. Great. Jumping from Crusader to Nyx Gateway. No way, 3 minutes, 45 seconds.
Oh. Significantly faster.
Yeah. It's 54.5 gigameters. Jump. Oh, is that stage 2? I hear something.
That was really fast.
Yeah, it's really fast. 95 gigameters to our corp. Takes 4 minutes 53 seconds.
Wasn't Idris 4 minutes 20?
Sorry, no, Idris is 5 minutes 6 seconds. The A90 jump is 5 minutes 19 seconds. The Polaris is 4 minutes 53 seconds. So we're about to do that right now.
Yep.
Yeah, so the Polaris is so far the fastest.
Oh, James is going to be happy to hear that.
Yeah, I think he's dreaming about it right now. Tomorrow I wake up. You guys had a good dream about the Polaris.
Jaeger will wake up like all sad. James will wake up happy.
Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1, jump.